guys, welcome back. They're really enjoying themselves, so happy April 1st. It's a day for Loki, but we're including Lord Hermes. It just felt right, and I've checked with Loki every step of the way because I don't want her feelings. Loki is my lord, though no, it's kind of the one lord of many story. It's a long, complicated story. And last night I just worked with the gods on breaking down old beliefs and making room for new beliefs, which is a good thing. If we came out of a tradition that was stuck in a rut for 2,000 years, we sometimes have trouble not getting stuck in a rut ourselves because we're just so conditioned to, okay, this is all the stuff I should believe and I should never change it and I should never explore. We're always exploring, we're always learning new stuff. Um, These homes are a good example. I'm getting a poke to tell you about the homes. As I've been working and making the standees that you guys saw in the videos, at first all I could do was make a standee, so it was very limited. And then I tried to do a couple other things, and we're not going in, by the way, guys, and working around watermarks or working around stuff that's protected. So if it's open and it's not watermarked or something, and especially if it says, like, I'll just type in whatever PNG, it says it's like a free clip art, then we feel good to go. When I was first doing those, all I could do was get the PNG, make the PNG, but now I know how to reverse one part and then put them together, because usually, for whatever reason, a lot of times black won't show up. Sometimes it will. It will make a liar out of me, and you'll be doing this yourself, and the black will show up, and you'll say she's crazy. But then you'll do something like we did Pinkie Pie, and all the black areas, the details on her, like the blacks of her eyes and that, didn't show up. So it was like the weirdest thing. So we have this weird Pinkie Pie cutout you have to put against the wall. But then I figured out how to do a reverse and then to bring the image in again. And I know that's boring, but it's all steps upwards is what I'm trying to get at. And we had a really good day. We got up, we had unicorn Pop-Tarts. Loki is falling out of love with Pop-Tarts. If you don't have them in your country, they're these pastry squares. And back in my day when life was better, these things were covered with the frosting practically from tip to tip. Parents hated it because there was frosting all over these damn things, and the kids would leave them in the toaster way too long and frosting everywhere. Not always that bad, but often. Now there's like a dot of frosting in the center. It's like a strange small medallion of frosting. And the one had unicorn power on it, and the one had a unicorn on it. But it was just such a small, trivial amount of frosting, guys, on these Pop-Tarts. And I've noticed that with other flavors, too. At first I thought, well, I got a box they made weird. They've really cut back on the frosting on these things. It's like this medallion in the center. I'm like, damn it, if I'm getting the calories and the fat, at least give me the frosting, too. Nobody eating a Pop-Tart is imagining these damn things are good for your heart or cure cancer. So I was like, I want my Pop-Tarts back. I want actual Pop-Tarts with actual frosting, not this cheap little circle in the middle. But he enjoyed that. And then I took them into the homes, and we looked around the homes. And we were good-natured. We knew SodaStream was pulling a fast one, but there's a SodaStream April Fool's prank going around. So we went and we bought into it. We bit. And then they say, ho ho ho, you can't make soda in space, da da da, this doesn't happen. And they tried to sell you SodaStream. And they tried to say, well, it's better for the environment. I'm like, yeah, but you have to ship it to my house, and I still have to throw away all the materials that you ship to my house, so we're back in the same place, aren't we, mon ami? So, it's one of those things where they call it, greenwashing, where they make something sound environmentally better than it should. They still have to have a factory to make all this stuff and everything else. I think you're in the same exact place. Plastic bottles can be recycled, yo. It's complicated. We're not here to discuss nature, but I just kind of looked at Loki, and he kind of looked at me. And he's like, yeah, but then you have to use electricity to make your own soda at home. I'm like, I know. And he goes, then you gotta spend money. I'm like, I know. So, yeah, for what a SodaStream cost, we could probably buy soda for a year. I would like to buy a lot more soda than I do, but we watch what we buy. So, we're having a good day, and we went kart racing. We had fun. We raced the carts all around the track, and we picked the fox. We picked Faline Fox, and she goes super fast. And we picked two tracks we don't normally do. They got a track apiece. Hermes picked out this real colorful track in this one world. I can't even remember which one it was, but it was like a super bright one, and we really liked it. And then Loki picked out this kind of outer space track. So we went on those, and they were hilarious because this Fox character just goes so fast. The only thing you have to do to win, and now if I recorded it for you guys, I'd lose both races, is keep the darn cart on the road, which is hard because she goes so fast, you whip around a corner and you crash into a wall or you do something else. But we were laughing. And since both Hermes and Loki were playing with me, I took the sneaky shortcuts. So we took some shortcuts. And I've never seen the shortcuts in these tracks because they usually try to run a clean race. But I'm like, I'm playing with Loki and Hermes. We're going to take shortcuts. So we took the shortcuts and they enjoyed that. So overall, we had a good day. We're not going to do anything spectacular. We're going to have burger. And I'm thankful. I did offer them. I said, do you want me to walk you up? Do you want me to get a burger? We'll just be awful careful. And they're like, no, we have burger in a can. That's fine. And we do have some kind of old bread in there, which is still safe and edible. So if they want me to put a burger on bun, I can do it, but they don't seem too fussed. It's just, a casual day. It's not, I didn't bake a big cake or anything. They were happy with the Pop-Tarts. We didn't make a big deal out of it. What the gods really want, and I'm sure you're bored of hearing this, is they want time with us. They want us to pay attention to them. They want love from us. Stuff is nice. If you can afford stuff and freely give stuff and it's not a burden on you, stuff is nice. But stuff doesn't replace your love. Stuff doesn't replace your attention. Stuff doesn't replace you working on your faith and your journey with the gods. Rebecca, finally! So, Loki's putting his 2 cents in. So, yeah, they're being pretty good. They're enjoying it. And the other gods are popping in and out. And we worked on a ton of old beliefs last night. And a lot of that stuff is getting cleaned out. And they said now we're at the point where all the bad stuff is cleaned out. Like cleaning a street. Cleaning an old-time street. I'm getting a vision of. All the worst of it's cleaned out, and now we just have like little bits of debris to get out. And that's going to actually feel sometimes like the worst stuff because it's the stuff that's really stuck there. But the main part is gone. And the basement is okay. The rug doesn't smell like roses and sunshine, but it's dry. It's okay. It's not rotting. There's no mildew on it. And the little thing is popping away. And remember I told you about my water? I was like, this water really isn't hot. Well, I have low vision. You guys know that, which means it's hard for me to see stuff. And I go down there, and I'm on all fours because whoever designs these things is a damn fool, and all the controls are down on the floor where a toddler could reach them. And I'm on the floor, I'm on all fours, and I'm looking at it, and I see the arrow, and I'm like, I'm pretty damn sure the arrow is what you use to select stuff. And I'm looking at the settings, and this guy had it set on warm. He didn't have it set on hot. And they had warm and hot, and then A, B, and C, whatever those are, and then very hot. And I'm like, he had it set on warm. That's why it's been getting kind of hot and just barely to the point where you draw your hand back. But I'm like, I know you need a certain temperature to like sanitize your dishes and stuff like that. And I'm like, I've been taking baths with the hot tap on full blast because it's kind of hot, it's kind of warm, but it's kind of like lukewarm. And I don't want to scald myself, but I also don't want tepid water either. So we fixed that. So we got a lot done today. And just, having a good day. So we hope you guys are having a good day. I didn't talk much about celebrating the day itself, because to me that's entirely up to you. Some people celebrate it, some people don't. Some people go around playing pranks on people, and as long as they're good-natured pranks, Loki is into that. It's mean-spirited stuff he doesn't like. People in my family play very mean-spirited jokes. I mean, they just do it to be cruel. And then they go, ha ha, April Fool. He doesn't like that. But if you do it to just do light mischief, he likes it. So if you do a light mischief on someone, something funny that they should enjoy, that's fine. But if you do something that's going to hurt someone's feelings or do it to humiliate them and use April 1st as an excuse, that he won't be thrilled with. As long as it's light mischief. Somebody told me that their brother already struck at their house and put their um office supplies in lime jello. That he would approve of because she can get the lime jello off there. It really didn't hurt anything. So that's okay, but if it would be mean-spirited, like making fun of someone or pulling a chair apart or something or doing anything that might potentially hurt someone, that's not cool. So you do you, and for those of you, having it for a solemn day, some people do get very solemn and dramatic today. That's not me. I asked Loki, he said for you, meaning me, don't worry about you, you do you. He wanted it a fun day, but if you're doing solemn, you do you. And we're probably gonna just hang out in VR and have burger when it's ready. And don't worry, Odin's still getting a ton of attention. They're all getting attention. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.